we shared here. Now I'd like to transition to a time where we thank the people who have contributed so much to our school. Just to say, I'm Rachel, by the way. I had the privilege of working with these people and being one of the staff members for the amazing July DTS. I would just like to, first off, thank the Oval, the staff here on the Oval, for everything that you guys have done, for how you have really poured into each one of us in big ways and little ways, and just loving each one of us and welcoming our trainees here so well. And to the staff of the Next Wave, or the crew who are here, it's been such a privilege, and we thank you guys so much for how you welcomed us into your community and your family, and for everything that you guys did for us while we were there. So I'd like to pass that on to you.
Hello. So on behalf of our school, I just want to say a huge thank you to Brian Sloan. I just want to honor and acknowledge him before all of you tonight, because from the very beginning, Brian has had the vision to see this school happen, and he has gone above and beyond with his hard work and his servant heart to make this school happen. So thank you so much for sacrificing so much of your time and for coming down to the Next Wave to prepare things for us before we got there. Thank you so much for your consistent support. So if you could please stand, we'd just like to honor you, Brian Sloan.
And we have another important captain to thank. He's not with us here this evening. He's in Wales. But we just wanted to thank Captain Jeremy, who was captaining most of the time when we were on board. And it was just a pleasure to, if he's watching, thank you, for serving alongside of us, for leading us into the seas, but also to encourage us and to support us. And you've been so much fun and such a joy to work alongside. So thank you.
Well, I have the privilege of thanking somebody very special. Yes, on the Next Wave, we ate very, very well. And that is due to a Miss Ivy Miller. And the journey of getting Ivy to come on the Next Wave to cook was quite a long journey, and I pretty much had to wrestle with leadership and everybody here, like physically, to get her to come to the Next Wave, because you've all tasted her cooking, you know how amazing she is. But seriously, she not only came and served and cooked, but she brought just a different element of discipleship, of servanthood. She loved on the trainees. She was like one of our staff, and we really couldn't have done it without her, literally. And I just want to thank you, Ivy, because you are so amazing, and your leadership is amazing, your cooking skills are amazing, but your heart for others is amazing. And so you really made the boat time, just such a special time. So thank you so much.
And then going on from that, we have a few special thank yous to go to leadership team, training corps, and DTS Center. Thank you guys for all the hard work you all do behind the scenes, which a lot of people don't see. But thank you as well for supporting us as staff and really investing into us. So if a representative can just stand up and we'll come bring your stuff. So thank you very much. Thank you. Number 5? Are you number 5?
Another important part of transitioning, and another couple people we would like to thank is our debriefers for the teams that came back. Debrief is such an important part of transitioning from being on outreach to being back here. And we had the privilege of having 2 really gifted and talented debriefers that were able to work with our teams to process how their time was. So we'd like to thank Carol Hatton for the Jordan team and Jessica Shepard for the Turkey team. Thank you so much. Can you guys stand up? Carol? Thank you, J-Sheps. Thank you, Chris, for being Carol's representative. Another thank you that we have is for the outreach department. They have served us so well before, during, and after we've come back from outreach. And they're such an important part of helping us get ready, doing paperwork and all these different things behind the scenes. And we would just like to thank you so much. So Angie, if you could stand up, I see you back there. Thank you so much for you guys and for all that you've done.
Yeah, and another important part of our making sure that our outreaches happen are our outreach prep. So on behalf of the turkey team, I would really like to say a huge thank you to Laura Mudd, because she really welcomed us into her home, fed us some Turkish delights and some Turkish coffee, and her hospitality was really just a foreshadowing of the Turkish hospitality that we got to experience. So thank you to Laura Mudd.
And on behalf of the Jordan team, we had the privilege of not only having Amy Jacks lead our team, but we also had the privilege of her amazing knowledge of Jordan and how she was able to prepare us culturally and language and all these different bits and pieces that we couldn't have done without her. We thank you so much, Jax.
All right. So very important next. This school, any school, cannot function and run well without an amazing staff team. And we happen to have probably one of the best staff teams I've ever worked with in my life. The countless hours, the late nights, the prayer meetings, this team was especially willing and ready all the time, anytime, to just give 110% in lecture phase, on the boat, and on outreach. I've never saw them get tired. I never saw them complain. And it was just amazing to see them, just be such an amazing support to me and Beth and to the rest of the community.
So we just want to thank you guys. We have a couple of gifts for you, but just how much effort you've given to support Jax and I in leading this school. We really couldn't have done it without you, and we really do mean that when we say it. You guys have been such a joy to work alongside, and you've brought a lot of joy to our life, and you've really made things easy for us in your servant hearts of not just serving us, but also the trainees, and pretty much anyone around you just really loved people and served them well, so thank you. It doesn't get any better than this.
So we would also just like to thank you too, and we're going to start by doing individually, but then also both of you, because you're both so awesome as individuals, but you worked so well together as a team. So I'm going to thank the lovely Amy Jacks. So Jax, I love that you're not just a fabulous leader, but you're also a really good friend. You welcomed each one of us team members in like we were family. And you have a passion and a vision to see us, as well as the trainees, flourish. And you also have the initiative and the follow-through to make that happen. So thank you so much.
And I get the privilege of thanking Beth, the other half of our wonderful leadership team. Beth, thank you so much just for, I really appreciate, we all do, we work in consensus about this. Just how you see the details and the little things in people and in situations, and how you call that out, and how you want to see those things come to fruition. Ooh, big word. Fruition, and how you just really love us, and how supportive you were of us, and the trainees, and all of us got, that you really were supportive, and you wanted to see us grow, and you wanted to see us, become the best that we are, and that's just someone that you are. You want to see everyone become the best that they are, so thank you.
Thank you. And for both of you, again, coming consensus from the staff, I love, again, just agreeing what Puddle said about being family, but I think as well, I want to echo that for both of you. You know, this was a family. This wasn't just staffing, but this is family and this is friends. So thank you so much. And then as well as championing us so that we can be the best that we can be. You really helped us, you pushed us out, and that was an extreme privilege to do that with you. And thank you for both of you leading us so well.
Okay, I have a few words to say about Jax. It has been such a joy to not only be her friend, but to be able to lead alongside with her and get to know you on a friend level, but also to become more of a leader and learn from you because you have so much experience. I not so much. But just how you really want to champion people and see the best come out in them. And I know sometimes it's frustrating to see things that you want to get done, but I think it comes out of a passion and a desire that you have to see people grow and to get there with God. And I admire your ESTJ-ness and your organization skills. It speaks to me. And I just have really loved walking alongside with you, and I'm excited to do it again in the future. Love you.
Yes, let me just say that I have done schools by myself before, and after doing a co-leading thing with Beth, I will never do it again. Because... No, I'm sorry. Dear Lord. No. I mean, I'll never lead anything by myself again. Sorry. Oh, my gosh. That was amazing. Okay. Oh, Beth. No, seriously, Beth, you've been so amazing. Like, you have gone above and beyond everything that I have expected you to be. And the way that you love the trainees so deeply, she would always make time all the time to just make sure they're doing okay and going and hanging out with them. And you just have such a deep heart for discipleship. And you are an amazing leader, and you're organizational, and you're a really amazing friend. And you just, I don't know, I wouldn't have been able to do this without her, to be honest. And I wouldn't have wanted to work with anybody else because you just bring out the parts of me that I'm not as strong in, and you're really strong in them. And I think you're just an amazing balance. And yeah, you have so many more giftings than you know. And you're such a blessing to everybody you're around, and it's just been an absolute privilege and pleasure. So thank you so much.
Would you like to come out?
Thank you, yeah! Come on down, leadership! Beth, Amy, Jax, Rachel, James, Puddles, come on down! All right, give them some encouragement, everyone! All right. Thank you so much. So we have leadership here to thank, just from us trainees to our staff that have loved us, encouraged us, and just been, just an awesome time to work with throughout these past 5 months. So we have a little thank you, some gifts from us to you. So first off, let's just go down the line. I want to tell you about Amy Jax. My Lord, this woman, I thank God for her every day. Seriously, she helps you with so many personal struggles. Like if you have any problem, or even if you have a problem, she'll come to you in love. And she'll help you with your struggles. And this woman is a financial wizard, I swear. So Amy Jax, thank you so much for being you. Thank you so much for your leadership skills. And thank you for putting up with me and my weirdness, because I'm sure that's hard. All right, so thank you, Amy Jax, from all of us to you.
Okay, now I'm going to say thank you to Beth. It was so amazing to be able to go to Turkey with you and just get to know you so much more. I mean, if you weren't my leader, you would probably be one of my best friends. I would say so. I just love that you're always willing to be open with me, and you're always willing to love me. And whenever I need a hug, whenever I need someone to build me up, I don't have to question who to go to because I know that you will be there. You're an amazing friend and an amazing woman, and I've loved getting to know you. So thank you.
All right, so in Arabic, they have this word called habibti, which means my love. And Rachel, you are my habibti. Habibti lalas. Rachel is just so servant-hearted, and when we gave out superlatives, that's what that's called? The yearbook thingies, like best dressed, most enthusiastic. Rachel got most Christ-like, and I love seeing... I love seeing your servant heart and the way that you do leadership and the way you put others before yourself. And it's really inspiring, and it's just been such a privilege to get to know you, Habibti.
We're actually going to skip one because I want to say thanks to Puddles. Sorry, Jay. Puddles, you are so strong. I have not met someone who is as strong and as passionate about Jesus as you are, and you have really inspired me so much. And yeah, I'm so excited to see what God has for you next, because you're just such an amazing, beautiful woman, and I would not be the same person if I hadn't have met you. So thank you.
I love you, Puddles. Okay. The incomparable James Manning. If you need someone to laugh with, if you need someone to be serious with and share your problems with, come to this man right here. You totally bossed this leadership thing. You're awesome. The end.
And that's it. Back to regular programming.
Aw. Well, thank you guys so much. All right. So now comes the main event, which is graduating, you guys. Woo! So if we could have the staff come back up here to make the hug line, of course. Huh? Oh, yeah. All right. It has been a privilege and a pleasure to do this school with you guys. You're an amazing, amazing group of people, and we're very excited and privileged to graduate you tonight. So we will call your name, and when we do, come up, get your diploma, and hug each one of us. All right. So first up, Josh Amazonas.
Okay, next is Jonathan.F. Burrell. I missed it. Sorry, Dash F. I'm sorry. Sorry.
All right, Saskia Casey.
Next, we have Christian, Reverend Doctor.
Anna Marie Curtis.
I love you. Congratulations, Felicia. Next, we have Gmo. Sorry, it's in here somewhere. Oh yeah, you got that. You did graduate.
All right, Samantha Gartner.
You did it! Who's next? Esther, German Secrets.
All right, all the way from Pakistan, Sweden, Umera Go.
Next is Tom Place.
All right, Camilla Santos.
And last but not least, we have Becca Smith.
Okay. So, we have to give, of course, a final speech because we love you guys. And it wouldn't be our school if we weren't always giving speeches. So, as you've just graduated, this is your commissioning out. You have, you guys have gone the extra mile, seriously. It's been seen by pretty much everybody that's talked to me and talked to Beth, and you guys have really gone above and beyond. You've come in this school, you've been open and humble, you've known God deeply, you've let him go into those places that a lot of people don't let him go, and you've given out. You've given out of that brokenness, you've given out of that heart of love, and each and every one of you is some of the most amazing people I've ever met. And I know that none of you are going to go and settle, right? No. And the unique thing that we've been teaching in this whole school, and we've been really plugging, is that missions and DTS is not just an experience. It's not you come in and you have this experience and you leave. Missions is a lifestyle. It's going back into your hometown. It's going into colleges. It's going onto the field if that's what God wants you to do. But it's taking the gospel of Jesus and the hope that he provides into every area of your life. And you guys, I am positive, are going to do that every single place that you go. You're an infectious group of people, and not in a bad way, but you're infectious for Jesus, and everybody that meets you is closer to him than they were before. And one of the themes, or the theme of our school that you'll see a little later, was Unbound Journey. And the reason we felt like we were supposed to call it that is because, like we said, DTS isn't the end-all be-all. And DTS isn't, I did a DTS and now I've arrived. DTS is like this much of your journey with God. And hopefully it's a season that's unique and special where you can go deep and be taken away from the distractions and the other things in life that might try to get in the way of you getting to know God better, to give you that taste that God really is. He's with you all the time, and there's nowhere that you can go that he isn't. And there will be wilderness, and there will be hard times, and there will be rivers of difficulty, but he is in those times with you, and he will never let you go. And all you need to do is call out to him, and he will never let you go. And even on those mountaintops, he's there too, and he's going to be with you every part of your life. So don't ever forget that, and don't ever let anybody or anything take that from you, because this is a journey, and you're going to look back and be like, man, my DTS was awesome. It wasn't everything, but it was awesome, and it got me closer to Jesus, and it opened my eyes up to a world that I never knew was there before. So I'm just proud of you guys.
Yeah, so we want to end with a song that Jax and I were listening to earlier that really spoke to us, and I think it's definitely our prayer for you guys, and we have the lyrics up on the screen, but we just want to encourage everyone, while this song plays, to just read the lyrics as it's going and reflect on it. And yeah, we're just so encouraged to be able to have led you guys during this short season of your walk with God, but there's so much more ahead. This is not an end to a thing, but it's a start and a continuation to amazing things ahead. So we love you guys.
Charlie, my soul will embark. I'll follow your voice straight into the dark. And if from the course you intend I depart, speak to the sails of my wandering heart. Like the wind you guide, clear the skies before me, and I'll glide this open sea. Like the stars you were, will ignite my voice and remind me I've been and where I am going. Lost in the shallows amidst fear and fog, stars, you will align my voyage and remind me and where I am going. Jesus, my captain, my soul's trusted Lord. All my allegiance is rightfully yours.
The journey is mysterious, exciting, and unashamed. It's passionate, driven, and led by the Lord your God. For he promises you the wilderness of your life will become a fertile field, and the fertile field will yield endless fruit. For he has ransomed you and called you by name. You are his. When you go through deep waters, he will be with you. When you go through rivers of difficulty, you will not drown. The journey is never easy, but it's worth it. He is worth it. See, he is about to do something new. He has already begun. He will make a pathway through the wilderness. The journey is for the nations and for his glory. Are you ready?
All right. Well, this officially concludes our July DTS graduation. Graduates, stand. You are ready. Okay, well, now we have some snacks and hors d'oeuvres, and we'd love for everyone to stay and enjoy some of those, and we're going to be having a dance party soon as well, so that's fun. So thank you all for coming, and please enjoy some of our refreshments.